Oleg, can you hear me? Very good, everyone. Thank you. Okay. I have a couple of questions today. If you have any questions yourself, please do ask. Hello, everybody in June as well as in the house. There's somebody asked a question about sleep. Some of them are from Sangha story on Instagram. I have a question, first one. How to really balance the materialistic life and spirituality? You require yoga. When you practice yoga, meditation, you find balance, or you create a possibility for a balance. If you're asking how to find a balance between desire, greed, accumulation, and practicing renunciation same time, not possible. If you are a materialistic person, you can be very spiritual as well. You can be very spiritual person, but can be very materialistic. Or not spiritual at all. Who is spiritual, who is materialistic is the same person. There is no two people. Is same being, same Atman, same energy. Is when your thoughts are revolving around insecurity, when your thoughts are revolving around accumulation, your thoughts are revolving around constantly not enough. Lack of contentment, lack of santosha. That does not mean you stop creating. That does not mean you stop growing. That does not mean you stop expanding. Spirituality is also means you are expanding. If you are one, you become many. You have only one mind. Now, if you can transcend the seed of your one mind into your inner self, you become a tree. Tree becomes a fruit. Fruits become the seeds again. Same concept. Your awareness constantly expanding. You have a little tiny awareness that can expand into a universal consciousness. You become everything. So, materialistic person or materialistic life and spiritual life are the both same. If you identify with them. If you identify that you are materialistic, if you identify that you are spiritual, they are both same. The only time they can have a big difference into your life, it also depends what you classify materialism or how you try to find the balance between materialism and spirituality. Drinking alcohol, smoking cigarette, killing your bodies every day, killing your mind every day. And if that classified as a materialistic life, I don't classify that materialistic life. I classify that as a demonic life. You are your own worst enemy. You are killing yourself. So it's not materialistic life. There's a different approach to it. If you're concerned about having a good job, earning a lot of money, having a desire to the latest thing that available, means you have bought into the concept of capitalism. That's not materialistic life, that is capitalism. Try to understand your own nature. Does what you acquire and what you desire, when you get it, does that give you any peace? Does that bring any sense of satisfaction? How long does that satisfaction last? Do you feel content afterward? How long does that contentment last? Does it make you any happier or brings any peace? If yes, how long? Till then what next question arrives, or you move the lamppost a bit more further to achieve. So, how do you find a balance? Don't judge yourself, point one. Stop judging. Practice kindness, practice compassion, practice contentment, santosha. But that does not mean you stop working. I'm happy what I have. I do not need to work. Don't become lazy. As long as you're utilizing your maximum capability of your action senses, intelligence senses, and putting them into a good practice. Practice of kindness, practice of compassion, practice of humanity. Do not use your senses in culprit way so you can accumulate. That will be classified materialism. If somebody doing same thing, being a spiritual person, for me that person is also materialistic. So be attentive to your sensation, be attentive to your energy, be attentive to your thoughts, the ideas, and how you feel within your own body, how you feel within your own self. So, very simple how to find the balance between materialism and spirituality. How do you practice both of them same time? Remember, if you are existing in this body, you are already material manifested. You are a spiritual being inside having a material experience. If without matter, you will not exist at all. So why think being materialistic is bad? It matter is how do you relate with them, how much the matter controls you. Are you using the matter for a good cause, or are you just living for a matter? That's the only difference. The day you can define it and not to be controlled by the matter. Be in it but untouched. That's why most of the chakras you see energetically are lotus flower. Lotus have the ability, it lives in the water, but the water does not stay a very long time on its leaves. Similarly, if you can make your awareness, your consciousness, not the matter things that stick to you, do not let them affect you. You will be very spiritual in no time. I hope that makes some sense. If it's not, please do ask back again next time. If the person who asked the question is here in the group, please do unmute and ask. have a question. Person like to know more about energy body and want to more on Jati Smaran. Point is, Bharat, do you know your physical body? If you can feel the energy of a physical body, you can create a possibility of understanding and feeling your energy body. Me talking about your energy body will just be another burden on you. Best practice to feel your energy body is do a 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour savasana and make yourself take a sankalpa that you are not going to move at all. Play dead. Play dead in a way even your mind would like to move your toes. You're having the best itch of your life. You are not moving. You are having so much pain in your arms and legs. You're feeling really stiff. You are not moving. No matter what happened. Remember the story of Karan in Mahabharata when his teacher was resting and he was practicing a completely stillness practice of it. And some insect come start biting, he have blood coming out of the body, but he still maintained his practice. His practice was that time to making sure his teacher at the time not have a discomfort. If he move, he will create a completely different reaction. If you can maintain that without going to that capacity of physical torture and pain, but nice, comfortable blanket for 4-5 hours of savasana, even somebody calling your name, you are not moving, even you start seeing the angels are dancing on your head, you are not moving at all. There's many stories. If somebody is meditating, angels are coming and dancing, apsaras are dancing, and you get distracted from your practice. Even the body is feeling hot and cold. The thunder is happening inside the body. Thunder is vajra, is pain in the body. When you feel the pain in the body, that is a thunder in your body. Your body is feeling really cold and numb, but you are still not moving at all. You are sweating with the discomfort and pain, but you are not moving. You're feeling pain, you are not moving, but staying still. Start with a 2 hour. Even your body start feeling cold, do not adjust your blanket, remain as it is. Don't worry, you are dead. You're practicing to be dead, but aware one, conscious one. You are living, you're building a relationship to your body, to feeling the awakening of a physical body, so you can connect with your energy body. Your body is not moving at all. That will be the first point to understand and connect with your subtle body or your energy body. Energy body is the same as a physical body. Even the people who have one leg or one arm or blind or cannot hear it or speak, they dream. In their dream, they are having a great conversation, but in the real life, they are completely mook. People who have difficulties in your arms and legs, they can't even walk or do something with the hand, but in the dream, they can be running a marathon. Your subtle body is completely healed. There is not many problems. Most problems exist is in your physical body. which is due to lack of connection to your subtle body. The mental restriction creates problems. The lifestyle, you know, day-to-day lifestyle creates a physical discomfort. So, my friend Bharat, please try to practice Savasana. Start with 1 hour, increase it to 2 hour, 3 hour, but make sure you do not move. And remember, this is not to impress anyone or decorate. Do not talk about whatever experience you haven't unless you talk to your teacher for guidance, not for that great experience I'm having in the practice, which is again, you're going back to the physical body. You're creating an ego about your energy body. So try to practice if you can. Start with 1 hour, increase it to 3 hour, 4 hour. Even when you are sleeping in night time, you are not sleeping at all. Zero sleep. You remain alert, attentive, awake, but no movement, playing that completely. Even your breath becomes so shallow, hardly you can feel your movement of the breath in your body. Then I will call it Savasana. Relaxing for 5 minutes on your yoga mat, you call that Savasana? I don't. I call that just relaxing your muscles for time being. Savasana means you can't actually even, I have not seen dead bodies are listening music and moving the head to the beat of the music. I have seen people practicing Savasana and their feet are having a little disco of their own, and they even head moving, they're adjusting their hairs and moving the arms, shoulders. That body does not move. Savasana means posture, means imitating the dead body. That body does not move. Similarly, if there is a movement happening, that movement is happening in your subtle body, in your energy body. When you physically resist, physically stop the movement, the mind will shift to your energy body. Observe it, no reaction to it. Keep observing, no reaction to it. Best technique I can recommend you, go for a Vipassana. If you have not done one, don't do 10-day one if you can. Go for 40-day one. If there is anybody doing it. I have a next question. I hope that makes sense to you and enjoy the practice. There's one more question I have. What is the difference between Yogasana and Kriyas you teach? From the benefit point of view, how can one choose which one is good for us and why we should practice both? Kriya Yoga you practice is to awaken your energy body in the body, balance your energy body, stimulate your energy body. You're working from inside outward. But can be very difficult because directly going to your nervous system, directly working with the chakra system in your body, affecting the prana of your body. Whereas asanas may work from a physiology, from an anatomical point of view, from physical level, Slowly, slowly, in a longer term, you may get certain benefit, but longer practice. One is for your Sukha Sarira, one is for your subtle body, your samskaras, one is for your imprints of the mind, can shake you up in no time, but you have to be very patient with it. You have to be very attentive and alert with it. You cannot practice in daydreaming. With asanas, you can be daydreaming and practicing them or competing. In a Kriya, you have no chance of competing. Kriya is happening within your own self. In a yoga asana, you can be competing with other people, watching them. But in Kriya, there's so much happening within your own body, you're developing the awareness of yourself. Kriya does not happen outside, all happen within you. Yogasana can be happening outside, very external surface. So both of them have their own importance. Practicing alternative days for both practices can be beneficial for your subtle body and physical body, same time, parallel. Which one to choose? That is a little uneasy question to answer. If you like to start as a beginner, just go as a basic practices. Try to understand them. Developing the awareness of the body, the energy sensation in the body during the Kriya practice is very essential. If you are performing the Kriya just to practice, that you can do certain stamina, fighting with your own body is not Kriya. It's awareness of the energy within the body is Kriya. Similarly, Kriya is a constant movement, continuity. You are more aware of the process. With the yoga asanas I teach, it's more static. You are holding and staying and trying to find the comfort within the pain. Trying to find the comfort and accepting whatever yoga asana you are in. In Kriya, you are observing the constant change of energy, constant dynamics that is happening within your own body. Your mind is developing the alertness to the point that nothing misses out of the body, what is happening. And creating the stimulation of certain areas of the body as per whatever Kriya you are practicing. So, depending, as a beginner, I would not recommend the Prana Kriya Yoga. I would recommend you to come to Himalayan Hatha Yoga practice and basic Pranakriya Yoga practices where you practice long period of time, try to understand it. And then you slowly adapt. And I would recommend to practice both of them same day, but not mix them up, which is some of my trained teachers who I train them very eagerly have created their little hybrid. They think they're doing something new. They're mixing both of them together, which is very good for them, but I would not really recommend it. Anybody is teaching like that, I will say please do not. Because you can create a lot of mental instability. But beyond that, I hope the question makes some sense and all what answer I gave makes some sense to somebody, whoever asked that. Next question: why some people struggle with everything in life and some others can reach their goal, success, fulfill their dreams effortless. First of all, every single person is very individual. You are a unique individual. The problem is not that some people have success completely and some is struggling even to make their day-to-day living. You are a unique individual. If you start looking at yourself with the eyes of somebody else, you will find yourself suffering. You will find yourself struggling every day. So, point one, I would recommend to stop comparing yourself to whoever is ahead of you, or not even somebody who is behind you. Achieving the goals and success in the life, sometimes we can invest our energy in judging other people who have what they have, being uncomfortable with it. Our effort and energy get invested more in a negative direction rather than constructive. Not invest energy in destructive towards yourself, but more to constructive. Not in hatred, anger, resentment. These are destructive energies. Jealousy, destructive energy, but constructive, collaborative, within your own body, within your own circumstances and surrounding. No comparison to anybody else, but finding your own ability, finding your own dharma, you will find your success. Everybody can be very different. Even in your own hand, your five fingers are not same size. If your little finger says, I want to be fat as thumb, and little finger can never be happy. If thumb says, I like to be as long as middle finger, it's not possible. So in society, diversity is always there, according to their karma, according to their dharma, according to their intelligence, ability, and their willingness to transform their karma. If you can transform your karma, the limitation of your karmic relation from previous life, you can transform your life. Your life is subject to change. It's constantly changing. But if you are one stuck with old patterns, you only can identify the only worst will happen to me, never good will come to me, never good will happen to me. I can assure you, your mind is already stuck in one way wheel and like hamster. You do not want to break through it because you find your identity, you find your comfort in a struggle. So, best thing I will recommend, meditate. When you're meditating, practice and build a steadiness. Build a steadiness in your own mind. Sthit pragya. Try to establish your awareness in your buddhi, in your awareness. And bring that awareness through your senses to maximum capability of your performance and productivity. Whatever you are doing, do not think a 2 miles ahead. Think, practice, perform at present what you are, where you are. Success is not far away. Success does not happen in future, it happens in present. If you think success will happen in a year time, 2 years time, not possible. Success can be defined at the moment, the how your mind is at that moment. And the one thing in the end of the story, I have not seen any successful person so far. Most people are very unsuccessful because everybody end up in third same place. Everybody ends up in same place. Everybody get tired, they go to sleep. So depending how you see the success, and I have not found very successful people happy either. Maybe happy from when you are successful, you are looking, you see them, they are happy, but actually not. So rather than looking for success, find how peaceful you are. That is your real success. How content you are, that is your real success. How aware you are, that is your real success. How freer you feel within your own mind, that is your real success. If somebody go into a village taking the high tech and they think they are successful, and somebody living comfortable in a village life, they are successful in their way. But you will judge them because they are not successful, because they do not have what you have. That may create also for somebody, if they start comparing with what you have, they will also feel unsuccessful. So again, comes back to the same place. If your senses are not happy, what you have, you will always be struggling, no matter how successful you are. There is a very nice story about karma. I think I might have told that before in the past. Some people fulfill their dream effortlessly, some people don't. There was a one old lady, might have been young, I don't know, but she had two sons. I think she might also have some daughters too. I don't know who wrote those stories, always make them slightly gender biased. So she had two children, two boys, Brahmin family, priest, a very spiritual one. One guy is completely addicted to drugs, prostitution, going around creating more nuisance to other people, creating more problems for people. There's one guy of hers is very thoughtful, helpful, kind, caring, supportive, doing everything as righteous as possible. One is little troublemaker. One day there was a thunderstorm and lightning. The drunken one coming back from, I don't know, back in the day there used to be a club, but let's assume from a party with his friends. On the way, there was heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. When you are drunk, he start pissing because too much alcohol in the body, and he finds some treasure. He takes it home, arrives home very happy, thinking that he got more money to spend on his comfort and pleasure. Very effortless success. The guy who who's struggling to cycle back home or walking back, got scared with lightning, stay under the tree, and tree branch fell off, breaks his leg. They both arrived at home eventually. Mother was crying. The, the most loved one and adored by everyone, the most righteous one and the good one, have a legs broken. And the rascal one, troublemaker, who not loved and liked by anyone whatsoever, but more involved in indulgence and drugs, alcohol and prostitution, creating more problems and defaming the family, finds more treasure to defame the more. Then she was not very happy. She find out there is a seer in the nearby village. Somebody suggests you should go and see it. The seer, she arrives. The guy goes into a meditation, finds out the guy who's a troublemaker have done so much goodness in his previous life. All he have done giving, charity, comfort, whatever you can name it, he have done so much giving, he have done so much goodness in his previous life. The guy who is troublemaker was a thief and rascal and troublemaker. Now he's giving back to everyone, whoever caused the pain and discomfort he have caused. Due to his goodness in this lifetime, he have just only survived with broken legs, otherwise he would have been dead. The person who, the troublemaker, found a very little treasure. He might have been a bigger treasure founder if he had been behaving properly. So, you do not know your karma from previous life. You do not know your karma of other people from previous life, but you only have possibility of karma present this lifetime. Are you willing to change your karma? Are you willing to change your relationship to yourself? Are you willing to change the way you perceive your mind? Are you willing to change how your senses are acting and working and growing? How you collaborate? Are you willing to fix your awareness in your intelligence to co-create your creation with the help of the senses and peaceful, kind, loving mannerism that can be a very successful path without any struggle and finding the comfort and contentment whatever you achieve. And that will be the success. On that note, I believe that time is up. Hopefully we'll see you next week. I have many more questions to answer. We'll answer them next time. Thank you, everyone.